don't.
8.
Looks like we're already
7,
ready to go here,
6,
so lawn's already
5,
cut.
4, 3,
Indeed.
2, 1.
It's game time, baby. What's up, Zaccubus? I'm going to be following Aiko one more time to see if he can turn this match around. Already down 2 maps to 0. And does get the LG spawn, so he's looking pretty good. How's skAven looking?
skAven's 120 HP, but he finds the shot, but finds 2 rockets, but uses that shield gun incredibly well in that situation, receiving no damage. And he looks to be in a good position here, skAven. He's going to find the first frag, but Aiko surely is going to get that good spawn actually towards the shield.
Yeah, he spawned right on that 100 armor piston right up to it. Doesn't have a weapon, but he's got the capability to run away. Again, this is one of those maps where you can put a lot of space between yourself and your opponent. And if I had to make any suggestion for Aiko, I think he should, rather than trying to flag duel when he gets up close, I think he'd be better off trying to charge some rockets. I'd like to see rocket LG combos coming out more this game.
Indeed. I mean, Aiko did that last game actually when he was playing against Zil. He did some fantastic air rockets. Absolutely insane. In fact, it was this map that actually won him that series as well. He was losing at the start, then Zil did an epic comeback, and then he manages to pull it off again. But skAven showing no mercy on any of his games.
It's a nasty combo.
It's beautiful though. It was beautiful. If not nasty as well at the same time.
So Aiko here is going to be waiting on this 50 armor, but skAven maybe knocking him right off of it. Here we go. To avoid that LG. Aiko though again not really finding himself in an advantageous position.
Indeed, and skAven's outputting a lot of damage here. More primary shot coming in here. And what I really liked about skAven in that move of the aggression, he just hugged that wall, knowing that Aiko just couldn't get the shot in. I mean, it didn't look like he was actually going to come up and chase, and that's what I like about that play. And threw Aiko off, and this is some good movement.
Nice rockets by Aiko, and that's what I think we need to see to turn this match around, is Aiko disrupting skAven's movement. We know he has really great movement in around pretty much every match, but it's hard to move around when you're bouncing around. It's that flak ball from about a mile away does some minor damage.
Unfortunately, skAven will not be getting any 50 armors anytime soon.
And we see a flak ball primary combo.
Indeed we do. Aiko able to take the advantage now. But he's still 2 kills behind.
And he immediately lets skAven grab that flat cannon. Trying to combo him down, but again, he's going to be playing catch-up here.
Good LG from skAven on the push back.
Oh, almost had that combo lined up. skAven finally misses a flat primary. Thought for sure Aiko was going to disappear on that one.
It was so close to disappearing. Honestly, that was going to go straight up his arse, and it would have been incredibly ugly to watch. But it was just half a screen off. And wow, good combo actually coming in from skAven, and he might have the health advantage, but Aiko, he picks up the shield belt, right?
Yeah, he got the belt down to 32 health though, so he's going to try to pick up some more on the way to that 50. Avoids that lightning gun shot. Figure skAven's probably up top there. There's the flak balls, not really doing any damage, so he's going to rush up and try to do some damage, but this is where that flak can be so detrimental to Aiko's plan. He had a huge advantage there, had the minigun out, and just died instantly.
That was disgusting. Honestly, how can skAven get away with that? He missed one of the shots, but it just hit the back of the wall and bounced straight in, full load, onto Aiko. That's so unlucky. And then it just managed to hit perfectly the other 2 shots and finishes off with that secondary.
Yeah, whenever I'm teaching people how to play this game, one of the things I would tell them is flak primary can help you win fights that you shouldn't. And I think that's what we saw right there. So if you can come up with that big shot, you can turn a whole fight around instantly.
Wow, another obliterating flak.
See, I feel like Aiko right now, he's playing right into his hands. He's trying to dive at him with flak, which on paper is fine, you know, up close flak, but that's not really his advantage. I think he's better at the mid-range combat, maybe using rockets to bounce him around and then switch to LG. Oh, there's the bio rifle though. Walks into a combo, so doesn't really capitalize on it.
Maybe Aiko should be using more bio rifles, because he seems to be hitting that out a lot more than his flak.
Yeah.
But skAven is not going to let any more opportunities happen, I would think. He's just going to get some complete lockdown. Shield belt is coming up. He's holding the high ground, waiting at the jump pads, and Aiko, I guess, is surrendering it.
Yeah, he's pretty much just going to go grab this 50, I presume, sweep through the vials afterwards. This is a map where if you concede the 100, you've still got Shock, 50, and quite a few vials around the map, so even if you're not controlling the 100 armor, you can get reasonably well stacked on this map.
That's very true. So, you've really got to be on the ball on the pressure there for skAven then to capitalise on this control. Don't let your opponent get too much health around the map. It can be detrimental. But skAven really in good form here. Does a bit of damage there and catches.
Oh, falls off the 50. I have to presume that was a mistake by skAven.
It was, and it looked like a double kill there, was it?
Yeah, both players died. It's going to be a race to this 50. See if anyone can get a free kill out of it. They don't. Aiko wisely pulls up a shield gun. Oh, wow, some brilliant rockets by Aiko. Almost got a sweet kill there, but did some damage. Maybe he's going to be able to push his opponent off the 100. Doesn't. Another great rocket. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I like to see. Instead of switching to flag.
Absolutely beautiful.
And what he's doing is he's pushing his opponent around while he does that, which disrupts skAven's shooting as well.
So, but that combo is going to disrupt exactly where Aiko was wanted to go. Absolutely devastating. Right on top of him, compressed into nothingness. That's really unlucky.
Yeah, so we're seeing skAven hasn't really gone on the full aggression mode on this map yet, but he has been winning all of these fights. Aiko's, trying to keep things slow and try to stage a comeback here, but skAven's just giving him nothing to work with.
As you'd expect from this level of play from skAven. Holding up towards the shield belt, picks it up, finds the headshot.
I guess, yep.
That's gotta be painful. Like, he hits so many of them.
It's just demoralizing. Because again, like we said, Aiko hasn't played badly in this match at all. In fact, he's made some really good shots. He's been in position a lot of times to come out ahead, and skAven has just been out shooting him at every angle.
I don't know what to say. skAven is just an aimbot right now. Nothing gets past him. Everything hits, everything connects. And even when he misses, he hits, especially with flak. He's not a fun player to play against.
And that's why he's undefeated at this point, at least as far as matches go. In fact, he's only lost one match so far, right? Or one map so far, right?
Yep. It seems like victory is in his grasps for this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we're halfway through this winner's bracket finals, so he can make it through the second half of this map. This will guarantee him a spot in the grand finals where he'll have to lose 5 times and only has to win 3 times to give himself the title. And he's actually, I believe he's guaranteed money now, right? Top 3 get money, so
yep.
Just by being in this match, he's guaranteed himself top 3.
I think he's top 2 actually. There's no way.
Well, if he wins this match, he'll be top 2, yeah. Which is all but secured at this point. I mean, Aiko, can be an aggressive player. He can rack up kills in a hurry, but on a bigger map like this, really, really difficult. Even if skAven lets his sister play for him the rest of this game, it would be very difficult.
skAven has a sister? I did not know that. You're making things up now. But it doesn't matter, yeah, exactly as you were saying. Really right now, skAven just looking incredibly healthy, and he's going to get the assault rifle kill.
I mean, at this point, Aiko's got to be feeling like even if he plays against his imaginary sister, he's not going to rack up 8 kills in 6 minutes. Everything's just going skAven's way at this point. And like I said, it's got to be frustrating for Aiko because he hasn't been doing things so much wrong. Everything wrong has been happening to him, like killing himself with that flag ball because of the lift coming up.
That was hilarious. Sorry. No, he did the perfect primary flak, and then he was like, I'm going to get this kill. Oh, I didn't think. Brain fart moment entirely coming in.
And keep in mind, Aiko still has something to play for here. He's got he's going into the loser's bracket. He's not eliminated from this match. So you can't get too down on yourself at this point. You have to stay focused. Because if nothing else, I mean, even if he thinks to himself, oh, there's no way I beat skAven, he still has to fight for 3rd place versus 2nd place.
Yeah, he's still got a long way to go before he can get to those big money anyway, places. But trying to get out of those shield jumps and it's just failing him.
Yeah, at this point, going all SKAven's way, but it's interesting though to see how players react. Like I say, eiko doesn't look like he's getting super frustrated. You can pretty much go two ways with this when you're just getting denied at everything you try. You can either look at it and try to analyze it, or you know, you can get mad. Or I suppose what would happen to me is I would just sort of start playing the Benny Hill theme music in my head, just turn it into a comedy of errors.
I think that's probably the right way to go, and that was a beautiful combo coming in from skAven. I mean, I could load up the Benny Hill music, but I'm sure
yeah, we would get
copyright.
all of our YouTubes would get denied, and all of our Twitches would become nothing. Luckily, nobody seems to have a third-party copyright on the Unreal Tournament music.
Thank God.
Yet. So hopefully we'll keep that under wraps.
I'm sure Epic are cool with it. They're gonna be cool with it. They don't care. Their game's for free now. Why would they care? They're making things for free. So they charge the people that are making it. Weird concept, but it works, I suppose.
Well, I suppose it's better than charging for hats.
I don't know, man. I could do a UT hat. Definitely do a UT hat. Shazam hat. That'd be good. Malcolm hat.
Or a mask.
Get the beret.
Oh yeah, you like the Sam Jackson hat? Do the sunglasses?
Definitely. That's my look from now on. And eiko actually doing a lot of damage with those combos, and it looks like
finally bringing out the rockets. Hey, there we go. Ends that spree. Still 3 minutes to go in this map, so eiko's really got to take these wins however he can.
I'm actually surprised eiko's still playing on. It's showing some really good sportsmanship, if I'm totally honest. I would have just called the GG about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, again, I would be curious to know what's going through his head. Like, is he still analyzing? I mean, you'd like to think that on a robotic level, some players might be sitting here and still like testing out their opponent and saying, okay, in this situation they did this, because he knows he may have to play these same maps against skAven in the grand finals again if he makes his way back through.
That's very, very well good point, to be honest. I never even thought of it that way. That's probably why I suck at 1v1 deathmatch games.
It would be so difficult to keep your focus and be thinking that far ahead when everything you're doing is just not working out. But when we're watching eiko play here, he's playing very methodically still. He hasn't been frustrated, he hasn't freaked out, hasn't started charging it with the shield gun or anything like that. So at the very least, he's staying even-keeled, which is, again, impressive given that he's played pretty well and still hasn't been able to turn anything his way.
2 minutes remain.
Very true. Like you said, just analysing his opponent perhaps, for that maybe he's just thinking, if I get to the final, I'm going to know exactly what he does at every situation. And, you know, that's a great thing to actually be able to do. But wow, I love those two primaries followed up by that shot combo.
Yeah, the weapon combos coming out by skAven just untouchable right now.
And looking to find another kill here. Oh, or maybe not. Some primary flak, surely.
Just not able to connect it.
Denied by those primary shocks.
Yeah, I almost just want to take eiko's flak away and say, no, use rockets instead.
I think that would have been a really wise decision, really, because he's hit the rocket so perfectly.
Yeah, he's really been much more on with the rockets. I don't know if, like, normally, you know, every other day of this week he's been nailing flak, but you know, sometimes as a player you have to be willing to analyze and say, well, I'm on with this, I'm off with this, let me adapt.
Yeah.
And he still has time to do that. Like we said, this is going to go 3 maps to nothing. skAven's going to go guarantee him spot in the grand finals, but eiko will still be heading down to the losers bracket finals a little bit later. I think right now we've got Bear versus Frantic, the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, of the lower bracket, playing their 3rd and deciding map.
Are they now?
So we'll catch up with that after this map. But right now we're going to finish this one off and take a final look at the stats, although, I mean, quite frankly, a lot of these stats are going to be a bit irrelevant because this map was just all skAven through the first half, and after that, eiko was just on the run.
5,164 damage given. That's a lot of damage.
9, 8, 7, 6.
If you'll notice, Eiko actually
5,
has
4,
extra 250
3,
damage received.
1.
Probably that flat ball.
So there you go. All skAven that game. Eiko, though, will be knocked down. He will have a chance to fight his way back through to the grand finals. skAven's going to take himself a break and wait for that, and we're going to go catch up with the brackets.
Yep, I'm going to try and find what's happening with this frantic game. See if we can jump into that action.